So many of us say that we want to make more money. So many of us say we want our lives to be better. So many of us say that we want to grow. But how many of us is actually listening to the information that we need to be able to go to the next level? You see, most of us think that we can only learn from these important people. We can only learn from this person that got the master plan. We can only learn from God. But God, the universe, or whatever deity that you decide to call the Most High, is always giving us messages. He gives us messages through people. He gives us messages through circumstances. He can even give us messages through animals. But are we actually truly listening? You see, when you start to realize that you can learn from anyone or any type of situation by analyzing the situation, focusing on what the situation is actually trying to teach you, and then using that same thought process to try to change your own perception or way of thinking, this is how the advanced thinkers go to the next level. This is how the people that have done multiple things in their lives are able to do these things that people think are impossible. It's because they're listening out to the universe. They're listening to God. And they're listening when these messages come, that they're able to hear it and say, wait, this is not a coincidence. This is a message. And that message is directed to me. Next time you hear your girl saying something, stop saying, oh, here she goes nagging again. Listen to her. Is she talking from her own perspective? Or is she trying to give you a message that you just ain't willing to hear? Next time your boyfriend says, listen, I need you to do it this way. Or your parents say, I need you to do it this way. Are they just being arrogant and wanting you to do what they want to do? Or are they trying to give you a lesson that you might be able to use in the future that you don't even know that you need yet? This comes from being in tune and understand that you can learn from anybody. Let me give you an example of someone that can teach you just by the words that they're saying. And when you look at them, you say, what the hell does this guy got to say? But when you listen, you can understand that knowledge is powerful.
I just lost my weed, but I done got back to the right mental speed. It's back purse first, ass last. No money, no honey. Romance without finance don't stand a chance. I accept my hoes from 18 to 80. Blind, cripple, or crazy, long as they ain't lazy. The bitch could be a pig in a wig, a squirrel with a jerry curl, a is ugly biz out with nizzo his out, long as she's willing to shiz out. Now let me say that again like I said it then. A ugly bout with no hair, long as the bitch is willing to share. Man, I'm talking about I'm the inspirator, the rejuvenator, the recuperator, and never the procrastinator. They say I was dead. I ain't scared. I ain't no Hank. I ain't ready to faint. I ain't gonna be through until God.
Man, you heard the bars my brother was dropping. And you can't tell me some of that stuff, even you ain't the smartest person on the planet, you know some of that stuff he was saying is a fact. If not most of it, it's a fact. But most people that try to look at him and say, yeah, but if he knows so much, why he ain't using it? Listen. It ain't about applying information. That's a whole nother topic for another day. Right now, we're just talking about receiving the information and being able to decipher the information and see if it can be used in your life. Most people know exactly what they're supposed to do. Doesn't mean they're actually going to do it, though. But we're trying to talk about the people that say they don't have the information to begin with. So you can't start to do something you don't even know. So right now, today, we're talking about being able to receive information that you can decipher to use it for yourself. Now, that information, once you have it, you get to choose how you use it and if you're actually going to use it to begin with. But being able to receive the information can come from absolutely anywhere. Next time some knowledge comes your way, don't worry about where it's coming from. Don't worry about how it's coming to you. Only worry about what you can learn from it. Analyze it. Break it down. Does it make sense? Does it matter who's saying it to you? Does it matter who's giving across that information? Does it even matter how they're saying it? Oh, I don't like the way this person said it. They're yelling at me. Yeah, but what are they actually saying to you? Are you able to be mature enough to take the way that you feel about how they're saying it and take the information for what they're trying to say? The person that can analyze what you're saying for what it is the person that can be able to grow from what it is that you're trying to give them. But the person that thinks that someone needs to say it in a certain way or present it in a certain way or look a certain way for them to be able to see that information is the same person that will never get it and never be able to reap the benefits of that information. Always remember, when it comes to information, that you need, you're the one that needs it, not the person that's giving it to you. The person that gives it to you, they already know it. So they can already decide to use it for their own benefit. You're the one that wants it. So learn to be more mature and take in the information instead of worrying about who and how it's delivered. The next time you think that you can't learn from anybody, ask yourself, how dumb am I to think that someone that's been around longer than me, someone that's had experiences that I haven't had, or someone that just might have done something I might not have done, might have more knowledge in them than I'll have of that topic. It's time to start recognizing that anyone can teach you something, as long as you're willing to listen, decipher the information, and see how you could use it for yourself. Start learning, start growing by being observant of your surroundings and hearing the voices that God is trying to give you.